Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with
Michael Anthony Fitness.
And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, man, this literally doesn't work. It is Friday. Go down here, do some sanding on these walls, prime them, and get back because I am excited that it is the weekend and Friday, guys. Friday night. This is going to be a big night here. Tonight, me and Okoye are going to be having a discussion about Dak Prescott. Okoye, better known as Mythbuster. We're going to look and try and dig in and dissect this season and what went wrong. Because in my mind, clearly, you had a Jekyll and Hyde with Dak Prescott. And maybe I'm crazy, but you look at one game change the season. And that game is Atlanta. So I'm doing my research as well as Okoye, and we're going to try and see if we can find out what went wrong and what we can do differently to straighten that out. And I believe Law Nation will be there as well, just to make sure nothing happens between the two of us. But one of the things that we have to look through, and we really got to think about this wholeheartedly, is Zeke Elliott was the linchpin of the season. Not putting blame or anything on him or anything, but clearly Zeke Elliott's situation not only affected him, it affected the team and the bottom line. Would you agree with that?
No.
You wouldn't agree with that?
I think it was coaching.
Well, but
most of it was coaching.
Here's the thing.
Most of it was coaching.
Right, because here's the bottom line. The coaching staff assumed that Zeke Elliott was going to be there, and all we have to do is run the hell out of Zeke Elliott.
There's games that Alfred Morrison could have won by running the ball. So not because of Zeke.
I pointed that out too, because in the Atlanta game, I think he was averaging 5.1 yards a carry, but I think he only got like 12 carries. That I agree. It's completely coaching. But to me, after watching All or Nothing, you looked at coaches that looked puzzled when Zeke Elliott wasn't performing against Denver. The mentality was, we're going to run the ball. We got Zeke, and that's all we got to do. And they couldn't adjust when they took him away, and he wasn't there.
So the Denver game, you tell me that because of the storm, you couldn't adjust all the time you had?
Again, it goes that goes back to the coaching aspect. That's one of the things we're going to be touching on tonight.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing. They just assumed that all we got to do, Zeke Elliott is our bread and butter, and they did not plan for life without him. And when they did lose him, the first couple of games, it was, okay, we're going to still start passing now like crazy. But you hadn't really worked it. And so you got away from what your offense was built, which is being balanced, to now all of a sudden trying to pass it around where you weren't really ready for that. And that goes back to coaching. But see, again, he was the linchpin on everything. Denver game, he proved that if Zeke Elliott's not rushing, you didn't know what to do. And the fact that once you didn't have him, then you just forgot everything. You just lost your whole mind on what to do. We kept trying to pass the ball too much and not trying to keep the teams honest. So with him, even when he was there, we lost almost 600 yards from Zeke Elliott on the season. That's a big chunk of change. It would have made a hell of a difference. And I know a lot of people say, well, Dak Prescott sucks because, he needs a running game. Take a look around. Generally speaking, a lot of your high-profile quarterbacks have better seasons, or the teams have more success when they're able to run the ball to balance out the defense and keeping them honest. Make no mistake, Carson Wentz was better last year because they could run the ball. Because you were worried about Jay Ajayi going to the house, you had to respect that, and you had to put less people in coverage. Understand, Drew Brees has had 3 or 4 seasons where he's had 5,000 plus yards and been 7-9. But yet last year he only had 4,000 with a running game, and they make the playoffs. So yes, Zeke Elliott is the linchpin for this team. And I got to tell you, how you feel so far about the offseason for Zeke Elliott?
I feel good.
Do you think there's a change in him?
Well, you can tell by his interview there's a change.
It seems like he's grown up a bunch.
Well, he had to, because Stephen Jones sat him down and said, but y'all, what you did last year ain't going to happen this year. We don't want that distraction.
You are 100% right on that one. So, yeah. I mean, now, of course, some people are going to point to the penis pistols and say, oh, yeah, he's still, no. There's a difference. I think he is ready to rock and roll. If he is ready to rock and roll, you're going to see that offense do some damage this season. I'm excited about it, and I can't wait. So, tune in tonight. We're going to have Okoye is going to be in here, and I think Law Nation is going to be joining us as well tonight. So we're getting ready to rock and roll. I wish it wasn't raining, because I would actually do it on the Cowboys deck outside. Oh, and one other thing, man. I'm just trying to understand. I shouldn't say stuff because it just feeds them, and I know you don't want to feed them. But it's one of those things that I got this morning from one of the trolls that says, well, you know, I'm a real Cowboy fan because I'm from Texas. Yeah, okay. I still don't understand that whole mentality. Right now, especially now, it's not like when I grew up, before there was an internet and before there was computers and things, where you actually had to read an article. You had to wait till Friday when Sports Illustrated came out to hear news really on other teams, where it was only the George Michael sports machines on for 30 minutes at 11:30 at night, where you'd actually see highlights. Yeah, that was it. I could understand where you would want to be a fan in Dallas, because then you're always getting Dallas writers and Dallas Cowboys news every single day, okay? But now, we all get the same information and everything else everywhere. I don't care if you're in Timbuktu. You can get the same information that you get down in Dallas. So why is it, since the world has become a smaller place, since people move all around the country, where you have to be a fan for the Cowboys only if you're from Texas? Man, get the F out of here with that crap. I'm Mark Holmes, and I am happy about Friday, and tune in tonight.